gets on for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. They've got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. RG3 outside of the pocket. You know that's where he can be really dangerous with the feet or here the arm.
And that scares defenses in a big way because his ability to break ranks and still make big throws, or as you suggested, take off and go. How do you defend that when he's on his game?
The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando. He's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Here comes Grant on the return. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They run again with Ajayi. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you know.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Emmanuel Ogbah, the rookie from Oklahoma State, in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Dolphins' new signee from Buffalo, Mario Williams, coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. They go play action with Griffith. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So the long and 10th falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now it's Griffin. He finds Coleman. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Throwing again, Griffin. This is complete to Hawkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Griffin. He's able to find Hawkins. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Griffin will throw again. Steps away to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown. Browns. RG3 hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point forthcoming. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball. At least
Jay's going to go. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jay, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the Browns getting set to go. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more...
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who's trying to put him on the ground. It's a nice catch there by Gary Barnidge, and there's no getting around it. The emergence of him has been nothing short of stunning, hasn't it?
Yeah, first 6 years, total 44 catches. Then at age 30 last year, he goes for 79.
Who says you don't get better with age?
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Once again, Griffin. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now a first down following that long gain. To throw again is Griffin. His pass caught at the 4. Only 2 yards on the completion at 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And quickly they get to the line. And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to sneak with Griffin. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
And give them credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. RG3 with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And this time he gets it to go as it is up. And good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Second down following the run. Shift together here from the D-line. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dontari Poe in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football,
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Again, we'll see the pistol here. After the interception, here's Griffin. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw is RG3, eluding the pressure right. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Gary Barnidge, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have moved out in front. And, you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught. Stills, right side. Give them 18 on that one. And the Dolphins are going to get a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now it's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. It's caught. Cameron, left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
Good call.
Now Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's now 4th and 3.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. What necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. And Frank's kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the fourth quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Another pistol look here. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Screenplay, Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 30, 10, and at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.